Well. What do you know? It's another Friday night right here at Churchill Smoke Shop. Another episode of the Good Brothers Committee Podcast. As always, got my right hand man, my partner in crime, Mr. P Power to the third power, Mr. Preston Power.
What's
the
up,
third.
motherfucker?
Oh yeah, the shenanigans already got started. Right.
You heard the Queen
Is
of
it
the
spring
Hill,
break yet? Run, Springer!
Man, what's going on, Chaz? Always good to be back with the Good Brothers on a Friday. This week's cigar of the week is the Java Red. It's a creamy Nicaraguan smoke, with a hint of a little sweetness of chocolate and cherry. If you're not familiar with this particular cigar, it's distributed by Rocky Vitale, but it's made by Drew Estates. But if you're not familiar with it, just check this video out right here.
Welcome back to Churchill Smoke Shop Cigar of the Week. This week's cigar, Java Red. Java Red by Drew Estate is a cigar bursting with rich, cherry flavors along with notes of dark cocoa and coffee, a certified palate please indeed. Need I say more? These premiums are handmade in Nicaragua, specifically infused by Drew Estate's unique processes, and exclusively distributed by Rocky Patel Cigars. Treat yourself to one of the most decadent treats the cigar world has to offer, a veritable chocolate-covered cherry of a blend, and don't look back.
Well, Chad, we took a break after the Super Bowl weekend to recuperate.
Yeah, need a lot of that.
Had to get everybody get their bearings back. Everybody back in the groove of things and stuff like that. So real quick, yeah, Mardi Gras is over with. So with that being said,
wine.
Well, I am smoking today. I am smoking one of those Mark Twains. I still got another one in Mark Twain bar before. I got kind of hooked on these, so.
Yeah, I like that stick though. I ain't had one in a while.
Nice, smooth, mild, ain't too rough. So
I had a full body of Mark Twain one time. I don't know the name of it though. I don't remember. It was pretty good. But you about to say? I'm smoking a Caldwell Lost and Found.
Okay, gotcha.
And I found it in my bag.
Those always the best kind. Drink a little wine today before I start drinking the hard stuff. Because Chad, you got a bottle over there with you, huh?
Elijah Craig, my other friend.
Yeah, that's that rough stuff.
No, it ain't, man.
Nah, it's not. It was 90 proof though.
94.
Now, yeah, 94. Yeah. Knew it was up there.
Mm-hmm.
But since we get to talk a little bit, let's get a little recap on the Super Bowl here.
Okay.
So, your thoughts? What happened?
Well, in a nutshell, San Francisco gave up the ghost.
I was talking to Ray and the guys that Monday, what is that Wednesday after the Super Bowl, came in, everybody's having drinks and having a smoke. I told them, to me, the game turned on the special teams phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kansas City, had San Francisco defense had Mahomes and them locked up for that first part of the half. But when that happened, that just
they just took the air out the sails.
Oh man, they scored that touchdown, and it was a new ball game at that point.
I agree.
And there's a couple other mistakes. Like I couldn't understand how they didn't know the overtime rules. That blew me away.
You'd be surprised.
Huh?
You'd be surprised. You'll be surprised. And sometimes you get caught up in the moment too, but yet and still you're a professional. So you're supposed to have all your bases covered, as they say.
They didn't even know the rule. Because,
right.
Even me watching it, when he said he'd get the ball, I'm like, why getting the ball first?
Right, you want the ball last.
You want the ball last, then you know what you got. And it's like everybody said, I'm sure everybody heard in the comments that you get an extra down.
Exactly, yeah.
You get extra down because, hey, there is no tomorrow, Rock. You got to go for what you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, that is it. With that being said, we always talk about the black coaches and how we are happy that black coaches got hired. What do you think about them firing Steve Wilks, though?
Wow, breaking news. Steve Wilks, defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers, has been fired. The same defensive coordinator that called a pretty good game in the Super Bowl just a few days ago. But to be honest with you guys, I am not super surprised. Let me explain. As the season went on, this 49ers defense, and I've said it a bunch on here, noticeably got worse. You can see their points per game in the regular season, the playoffs, that's not even what I'm referring to. Ever since they lost Talanoa Hufanga, this defense was a shell of itself. And it makes sense. This guy is an otherworldly safety, one of the best players in the NFL. It makes sense you get worse when you lose a guy like this, but in my opinion, they didn't really adjust well. And to me, that was the theme of the Super Bowl. As this game went on, this Kansas City offense got more and more comfortable, and you saw it on those last two drives, one to send it into overtime, and two to drive in overtime. He got out-coached, he got out-schemed, and you could see Kyle Shanahan was frustrated. Frustrated to the point where you fire him? Probably not. I think this was something that was building up as the season went on. But now one of the best teams in the entire NFL has a defensive coordinator opening, and I know people want Bill Belichick. I know people are talking about Bill Belichick going there. But to be honest with you guys, this is the more realistic option, and I would not be surprised if Brandon Staley went there.
I mean, you got to blame somebody, right?
But that's jacked up, though.
I was being sarcastic. That's my whole point.
Yeah.
You know, you trying to take the heat off you, but you the head coach, you the one making these decisions. Now, you know, you blame the fact that, but you see the thing that disappoints me is you knew you hired. He blitzes 47% of the time. The majority of the defensive package is blitzing. Hey, I'm a blitz kind of guy myself, you know,
right.
But especially when you got the personnel to do it and blitz in a manner that you don't have to sell out.
Right.
You know, you can do a zone blitz here to tackle in twist, you know, with a weak side wheel go or wheel or strong safety go, and you got a stunt front side or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that, but you know, at that point, you playing against Kansas City, you running multiple all out blitzes where you man up. You know, you basically almost zero coverage with a free safety locked up on somebody.
But I thought the defense played well. I mean, they had the number one, number 3 defense in the league last year. You got to the Super Bowl, defense plays well, and you fire the dude.
Yeah, but then but wait a minute though. But if you notice how quickly talk went away about the offense.
How did he even give Christian McCaffrey the ball?
And that's one thing I didn't understand. Like, you got the most durable back in the league for the most part, barring a few injuries.
Yeah, we're right.
But you got the most durable back in the league. And he don't get, I'm giving him the ball at least 27 to 30 times. He got to break at least 2 or 3 of them.
And the game was never out of reach, so you didn't have no reason. You know, I know sometimes you get behind, you got to throw the ball around and stuff like that, but the game was never like that. It was never out of reach. There was no reason to go away from him.
So just think if McCaffrey would have had the ball, then I mean you would control the ball at the end part of the game.
Less chances for Mahomes.
And that's the name of the game, right? Less chances for Mahomes.
So he didn't got what is that 3 and 5 years?
Yeah.
Is that time for GOAT conversations?
Well, you could, but I mean,
he did the back to back.
I know, but now if he gets a 3-peat, it's over with. It's over with.
So if he go ahead and get, the one thing they're gonna have on him though is that the one Super Bowl he lost, Brady beat him.
Well, that's fine and dandy, but Brady ain't playing no more. Mahomes is. I mean, do they still talk about? Dang, I can't. Matter of fact, do they still talk about Dan Marino like that?
No,
they don't.
Well, Dan Marino, he only went to one Super Bowl and lost that one and never got back.
Do they still talk about Troy Aikman? Cowboys. Anyway.
Actually, that's the last time they won, isn't it?
I think so.
So, like, what, 30-some years
I
ago?
mean, now sad about, do they still talk about Joe Montana like that?
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
They start talking about him as GOAT. I just can't get over, I thought that was just real bogus. The brother had the number 3 defense in the league, gets to the Super Bowl, defense plays well, you lose the game to probably one of the, greatest quarterbacks in which we were over time we're gonna figure out that guy's one of the, those elite guys.
A generational talent.
Yeah, and then you went in overtime. So, but you fire?
You got to blame somebody.
So if he was white, does he get fired?
You know what? I think he doesn't.
I think so too. I don't think he get fired.
I think he doesn't.
I think you have.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. My bad.
I think you have more people saying, "Wait, we had the number 3 defensive league. Why the hell are you firing him?" But since it was a brother, they ain't, hey, we can get another one of them, or somebody else can do that.
So to our subscribers, man, look, if y'all listening in, man, put in the comments what y'all think about Steve Wilks getting fired. This dude is a top-notch defensive coordinator,
Right.
and like we're gonna set it up where you be able to call in and talk to us live, bro, because that was a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna go and say it, and I think my mama might be watching, so mama, I'm sorry, mama, that was bullshit. You know it too.
Right. Jobs are hard to come by. Then, he get fired this late in the game. There are no DC coordinator jobs out there right now. So he's going to have to, if he gets on the staff, he's going to be an analyst or what, a position coach maybe?
Yeah, but what it does, again, God is amazing. Okay, you know the Omah's up now? Take that knowledge and those connections and go find you. We're not gonna find, but find you a job that fits you. But you want to make a difference, go to the HBCU landscape and set your footprints in the sand. Because he's a great guy. No, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. And then what you do is now you create your own coaching tree and make your own pipeline back up that way.
Right.
That's just me. That's just me.
Yeah. That's true. Hey, now who's the guy from Jackson State that in his pre-training ran like a 4.3?
Oh, I missed his name. It was like two of them. One ran like it was two of them ran a 4.37. The dude from FAMU, man, shout out to my guy from FAMU, man. He ran a 4.32. I just happened just saw like a few minutes ago before we got on. I'm talking about he was smooth with it too.
He burning.
He was smooth with it too. It was smooth with it too.
Yeah, so
he played DB, as a matter of fact. 5'9", 167.
Okay.
I forgot his name.
Because they talk about this is gonna be the same trip to Houston. He transferred from Florida to Jackson State and hopefully get a shot at the NFL. He ran I think he ran a 4.3. I think he said 4.37.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting. That's because the combine coming up in April.
Yeah,
So you got combine come up in April, then we back at the grind again.
For the draft, we got rookie camps, and then you got OTAs. Got OTAs in the summer. Then before you know it, it'll be time for rookies to report. For camp of the summer, then it'll be time for the veterans to report. Summer camp.
Maybe what we'll do is maybe we need to put together. I was thought about this when I walked outside. The weather's so nice and stuff like that. Maybe we need to put together a little Soul City Smokefest tailgate. For the beginning of baseball season. Before we have the dates of the Soul City Smokefest this year, what dates?
June 23rd through the 25th. But let me check that for you. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's in late June this time. So, also before we know, so the schedule gonna pretty much go like this. But the Country Squad on Thursday for the official opening of Soul City Smokefest. I haven't made my mind. Just talked to JT, the owner of Two Cigar Lounge. Might go that Friday night, but I thought about it since we might be filming here. Come here Friday night, do a day part over that Saturday night, but then culminate with the Good Brothers Committee tailgate that Sunday right here at Churchill Smoke Shop.
Oh yeah, sound good. That'll work.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find that date, and I don't even know what I did with it. But I found it in I found it and I'll put it in the we'll put it for everybody to see.
And those who are not familiar with the Soul City Smoke Fest, it's just a cigar festival in which we gather smokers from the area, whether you're in the state or out of state, come through Jackson. They do an event at every cigar shop. They move, throughout the 4-day weekend, starting on that Thursday all the way to Sunday, where it's just nothing but fun, smoke, brotherhood, conversations, and a good time had by all. So if you're not familiar with it, just check it out on Facebook. We're gonna put the dates up here so you can see it. Once they get it ironed out at what shop, what day, they come out and show support.
Right.
Cigars is not a hobby; it's a lifestyle, and we show much support and things like that for everybody and what they do. And
yeah, Preston, if you check your you might have it. You might have it, so you might be able to just tell the people the dates right now. You check your
I think I saw it pop up, but I probably we'll make sure it's up there so people can see. And then once y'all iron out the schedule on the next podcast, we'll make sure we put it out there so
Mhm.
people know the exact dates and stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, one more thing for I know we got one more subject we got in, so we were talking about it earlier. If y'all don't know, the African rapper, the dude who lost his girl at the concert. If you're not familiar, here's a little brief video about that right here. Now, what we were talking about that is, you remember way back the Good Brothers, we did a show about Keke Palmer, wearing a certain outfit and did all that ruckus. And now you see this happen. I've noticed that it's been a whole 180. Everybody who's thought like, oh, it's her body, she can do whatever she wants, have saw how bad it looked. Now, Abe said a good point. Abe said that has made it all right for Keke, but since this girl is not famous, is not an actor or actress, it's wrong. The shit is wrong regardless.
Right.
It's just wrong regardless. I don't think. We got to get a lady on to talk about this. I don't think women understand how territorial we are.
Right.
Nobody want to see their girl up there. At least their girl they take it serious. If your guy lets you do that, he does not take you serious.
but I'm telling you,
Now.
Okay.
I get that.
Mhm.
But at the same time, we don't know the parameters or the rules or unwritten rules between two people.
So you saying he a cuckold?
I mean, she might be. You know what I'm saying? She might be.
That shit
But I'm just saying, you got some people.
days.
You got some women that are very free spirited, into themselves. But that man, she'll get knocked off on stage. They were hunching. I'm saying,
You an old school hunching.
yeah, they were hunching, man. They're like, whoa,
That's exactly what they were doing. And
they hunching,
girl.
and she liked.
But here's the
She
thing,
liked
man.
it. She liked it.
If let's just say I'm on a date. Forget it. Let's say it's not even my girl. Let's say me and a young lady out one night. We're on a date, and another dude call her and tell her to come here, and she go. She might as well stay.
She walking home. She walking home.
She might as well stay because I'm
She
out.
walking home.
I'm out.
She walking home.
Nah.
That's why I said in the chat earlier.
No. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
you're gonna ask them to take you home, and then you're gonna tell them to stop by Church's and give me a 3-piece with 2 peppers and a strawberry biscuit. And then what you gonna do when you get home? You're gonna drop my food out. You're gonna give my food, and guess what? You're gonna still stand outside the door and get you an Uber or a friend or your TC or your big mama come get you because you ain't staying with me. We's over with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how can you come back from that?
Nah, man. The brother's getting a lot of sympathy because every brother and woman I see on TikTok or whatever, they all like, hey,
but she liked it.
It was so embarrassing, bro.
It was no push off. It was no.
Oh no.
It was no.
Oh, no,
it was like
participant.
Yeah. So just imagine what happened later on. She probably got her back knocked out.
Man,
with one of her partners. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man.
And you gotta sit there and look at that.
And then here's the thing, the shit that went global. So the whole world,
it's viral.
Yeah, the whole world just saw you got
embarrassed because your girl done got hunched on stage.
Here's another thing, ladies. These days, internet's forever. Why would you even get on stage? I mean, it's real talk. Real talk. Let's just keep it a buck.
Especially if you got somebody.
Yeah. Even if you don't have nobody, you better rest assured. Even if you don't have nobody, you hop your ass on those stage. You guarantee you're not gonna have some people. You
Yeah.
think about this. You hop your ass up there on stage, Chad. You come down, and then a month later, you meet the guy of your dreams. You didn't forgot you even been on stage. You didn't forgot you even did that shit. And next thing you know, you start dating, and then one of your boys say, "Oh man, I remember your girl." You pull up his phone. Hey, it's over.
She
It's
was hunching
over.
on stage.
Yeah,
She got
yeah,
her back knocked out with her
yeah.
clothes on.
Right. First he gonna say like, "Hey, I remember your girl. Is that the girl that was hunching on stage?" What do you think gonna happen?
They're
He
playing
done.
seek and
He
go
done.
get it on stage. Not how go get it, but seek go get it.
Man, at that point, man, you know, you got dudes who will get your time, but ain't nobody finna take you serious doing some shit like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got to remember, a guy who really cares about you, he's territorial. He don't want no other man touching his stuff. Period.
Real talk.
I know y'all. We this new era. Everybody think free love and all like that. We still animals. You know, there's only one line to a pride. So
Nature versus nurture.
exactly. So yeah, it ain't happening, man.
The Darwin's theory of natural selection.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But yeah, you got anything else, man?
Oh man, nothing much, man. Just look, hey, we appreciate you all, and man, keep hitting that bell, keep hitting the like, subscribe button. Man, get in the comments so we can have dialogue and conversation. If you feel free to come up here on Friday nights with us, we'll get you on live. You know what I'm saying, and engage in some of these conversations. We got some good conversations coming up in the future about relationships, as well as the mental health status, and also the status of today's dating. And if that's
Right.
today's dating, I don't want no parts of that.
And remember, the cigar of the week is the Java Red, made by Drew Estate, but distributed by Rocky Patel. You can get it here at Churchill. You probably find it at some of your other local shops. You know, as Chad said, get in the comment section. Let us know about the fire of the brother Steve Wilks. That was jacked up. You know, he scapegoated for the Super Bowl. Number 3 defense in the league did last year, and he gets fired. And his defense plays well the Super Bowl to cover all the mistakes everybody else made. You know, that's one
Man,
that's one
also,
less black defensive coordinator in the league.
Press, let's talk about the expansion of the college football playoff.
Oh, that's big. We definitely got to talk about that, and we gotta look. Keep this in mind. Let's get in the comments. We're gonna do what we said, the top 10. What's that? What we did?
R&B groups,
R&B
B
groups,
groups, R&B singers.
R&B singers. Yeah, we're gonna go through
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it by eras though. By eras.
Yeah, so we're gonna do. So we want to do 90s first. Started the
What you
90s
think?
because we go back to the 80s. They ain't gonna know that. They ain't gonna know.
Let's start with
Most
the '90s. We'll start with the '90s then.
let's start the 90s. We'll start the 90s. We get the head scout in here on that. So
Yeah, we'll get back to the New Jack Swing era. We'll
yeah,
go to New Jack Swing.
we'll dive into that. So we're gonna do best, well, male or female. Let's do this. The top 10 female R&B groups of the 90s.
Female. Okay. That's a
See,
challenge.
that's got a lot of it. That Brownstone, SWV, Invo, yeah, all of jumbled up
Yeah.
in there.
And you got
Cut
Jade.
Close.
You got Jade.
Yeah. Was Escape in the 90s or that was 2000?
No, Escape was most definitely the '90s, dog. That first album went platinum.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They were 90s too.
That first album went platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kicking it.
That should be, yeah. That's right, kicking. That should be interesting because the TLC and all that.
Yeah, but TLC is more of rap though compared to R&B.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now if you're gonna go that route, TLC you can put in there because they do have some R&B songs, like Red Light, and things like
But
that.
Waterfall.
Digging on You, man, Waterfall. I was want to choke myself to sleep. I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't. I mean, like hey.
The
I
one
got
I
most
hated was Scrubs. I couldn't deal with Scrubs. I hated.
Well, but here's the thing though. See, like those songs off that first album, like Ain't Too Proud to Beg, like I had all of those CD singles though.
Oh, right. Well,
No,
see,
red light, all that
but
stuff,
see,
bro.
that's what they
Like,
used to do the single cassettes. And you had the extended
I had
version on the
those.
backside.
Yeah, I still got some of
Yeah,
them.
you still insert on the backside. See, I didn't, Ain't Too Proud to Beg. I did my that was pretty decent. Now, I like Ain't Too Proud to Beg, but that I hated that damn Scrubs.
Or it's just like you hated scrubs. I ain't like waterfalls. Like, let me go and choke myself and take a nap. Seriously.
Yeah, I got you, man. Man, with that being said, man, I got enough, man. Y'all get the comments. Let's know about Steve Wilks getting fired and get you ready for a Soul City Smoke Fest as it coming up.
Yeah,
And hey,
June
man,
20th to the 23rd. June 20th to the 23rd.
and don't be like your boy girlfriend, And hey, fellas, if you got a girl like that, you gotta leave, man. You can't be sitting there looking at that. No, he should have left. Now the bad part about it, he was up front, so it was probably hard for him to get out. You gotta let. They go to Queen of the Hill, fucking right behind
Mm, with her fine self.
you.
Do you know? Matter of fact, do you know that boy singing? I keep forgetting, ain't there loving anymore?
Mike McDonald.
Yeah,
Michael
Michael
McDonald.
McDonald.
Yeah.
The Queen of Hill will be here always Thursday through Sunday. Come see and check out her yoga class. It's very spiritual.
Friday through Sunday. Harvey got Thursday.
Oh, we're Friday through Sunday. My bad.
Yeah.
Get
But
me
we have
straight
yoga
there.
tomorrow.
Yoga tomorrow. Check her out.
Yeah.
At our
And
new
check her out.
location.
Man, check out her TikTok page and also
It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
her Facebook page as well. But more importantly, she gives a lot of spiritual guidance.
Rita, what's your TikTok page, Rita?
What Preston say?
What's your TikTok page?
The sweetest body, peace, and love on TikTok.
There you go. So
Yeah.
everybody,
You may catch something spiritual and inspirational. You may catch me roasting somebody. It just depends.
Oh, she's hilarious now. Very.
No,
Yeah.
ain't nobody safe now. Okay,
Yeah,
I would roast my own children.
She don't get on my. She get on my ass, but she be mad because I be wholesome.
First of all, hold on. I don't want to get on y'all thing with all that energy because I got something to say. I'm gonna say this and leave. Fuck Chad. Ain't shit about him, motherfucking host. Okay. I don't know why you want to keep telling these lies on God's green earth. Okay. It's a full moon. That's that full moon bullshit.
And
Them
it's a
damn
close.
monsters come out on the full moon.
See what I'm saying, man? I can't win for losing. I'm a vampire.
There you go. With that being said, we see y'all later.
Hey, man, y'all be good. Peace. Out.